Hello.
Notification volume 0%.
Hello. This is the Blind Prime here, and I have for you today Hound from the Transformers Seige War for Cybertron line. Now, Hound is a favorite figure of mine, and I wanted to share it with you and, instruct the blind people how to transform him, because he can be weird. So first off, we're going to remove all his little weapons. Because, this guy comes complete with so many siege ports, I haven't found anything else that has as many as him. So, we're going to take off the little guns I got from Jetfire. We're going to take off this. Oh no, the gun! Alright, we're going to take off the side guns here. That I got from Ultra Magnus and Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime. Alright, we're going to take off his guns in his hands. This guy's got so many weapon ports, it's ridiculous. You can have him fighting all sorts of things. And take off his crazy big gun. Okay, I think, yep, we don't have anything else left on him. So, let's talk about him. He's got crazy motion. His arms move around, everything about him. You could probably watch many videos where they talk about all of his posability and stuff. But let's get to the transformation. Okay, so first off, he's going to come in robot mode when you get him out of the box. Now, to transform this guy, you want to, I like to pop his hood up. So you go around to the front, you put your thumb underneath the edge of the hood, and you just pop it kind of up. It's not going to go up all the way yet, because the transformation's not quite done, but that's popped. So then you want to come over to the feet, and on the inside joint of the feet, where those two wheels connect to each other, on either side of his lower leg, you want to pull that first wheel out on the inside of his leg, and then you want to go to the other inside of the other leg and pull that wheel out, like so. Now, you'll have these crazy long things, and he looks like a really messed up vehicle. Now, to get this guy transformed completely, you want to then flip out, on his back, you will find that his little port, where his backpack would go or something, I don't know. The siege port on the back actually flips out with the roll bar for the Jeep mode. And once that's done, you can then finish popping up the hood and hiding his head inside of it. Now, you want to pop in the arms. Now, these are a little bit of a annoying thing, because his arms are always kind of weird, but you want to spin them around until you can actually lay them flat so they kind of look like some undercarriage suspension for this Jeep, because this is a hardcore off-road vehicle. And once you folded his arms in and found their right spots, as you can see, if you can see, there's his little arms are folded nicely. Now I'm going to take his legs, and they're going to fold at the knee forward, and that little panel where the backpack, where the backpack went for the siege port on his back, actually fold that up temporarily. And you want to fold in both of the, that panel keeps falling down, then you just want to keep a thumb on it to keep it out of your way. There we go. Now, come on, there you go. And once those two legs are folded in nicely, you want to make sure everything else is lined up correctly. And the arms are down below, like they should be. Now that back panel is going to kind of loosely snap in place. It's not a complete snap. But then the side wheels for the legs should all line up properly with their ports. And then what you want to do with the toes is you want to fold them in to add an extra bit of support to this little guy. Now everything is folded in place. The arms have properly clicked. They're in their little spots. And now you have a little bitty Jeep. And that's how you transform Hound. Now let me talk about Hound for a second, because Hound is cool. And he's cool in the sense of he comes with these cool weapons. So we're going to first off take off his little barrel drum of a gun thingy, and the barrel drum fits on this little port in the back. That's a male end port to fit into the female slot on the ammo drum that he comes with. And then his pistol is neat, because if you turn your figure over upside down, there's that siege port that was on his back is now upside down. And if you do it right, and it takes a little feeling, not so much the eyes as so much the touch and feel of where the port is, you can actually plug his pistol in. And then you get something that kind of looks weird. But you know what? It's weapon storage. I love weapon storage. His other gun, on the other hand, is... I don't even think this is his right gun. I don't know what I did with his gun. But if you have his actual gun, it slips into place between his arms, and there's some siege ports there, or little rectangle ports, that his actual gun will snap into place on both of his arms on the inside, and then it will lay across the underside of the vehicle, kind of like this one does. I think my cat knocked his gun underneath something, but anyway, it's supposed to look kind of like a axle for your car. So I love that little thing, and not many people talk about that weapon storage. So for his vehicle mode, though, you get one siege port on the top. I'm going to put that there. Then you get, let's see, where's that other gun? All right, nope, not that gun. So that's one siege port. So here's the other gun. This is Ultra Magnus's gun. Ultra Magnus's gun is going to go over here into this siege port. So that's 2 ports now. There's the siege port. It's kind of hidden. All right, so he's got 2 siege ports on his little back area, and not to mention the 3rd port, which is a male port for his ammo drum to sit on. Now we come over here to his sides. We get, so that's 2, 3 if you count the male. Here's these guns. I think they're from Jetfire. They may be from somebody else, but if you notice on the above his back wheels, there's a hidden siege port amongst all that stuff, so you can plug these 2 in there, and that's 4 guns that he can carry so far. Now we take the side of his vehicle, we plug in the Ultra Magnus gun on one side, and then is that the Ultra Magnus gun, or is that the Galaxy Upgrade Optimus? They look the same, it doesn't matter. And then on the other side you can plug in the other Ultra Magnus gun, and then right here on the sides where his, so that's now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weapons on this guy. Let's see how much more we can do. So there's little ports here that will plug his other, the Galaxy Upgrade Optimus / Ultra Magnus parts into his foot, because the underside of his foot is visible as a siege port. Oh my god, this guy can carry more weapons than a freaking tank. And I have all the tanks so far, and he carries more weapons than them. Even Megatron. Alright, is that all the weapons I have? But there's still a siege port somewhere. I think? Did I use up all the siege ports? Well, there you go. That is 6, 7, 8. And technically with the under storage for 2 weapons, 9, 10. And I think I have used up all of his siege ports. But using the Ultra Magnus and the Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime, I've actually given myself 4 more siege ports. So technically, I've increased him from 10 to, wait, is it 10? 6, 8. 8, 9, 10 on the bottom, right. 10 to 14. This guy's pretty cool. He's got 8 visible siege ports on the top in vehicle mode, where not many vehicle modes have this many siege ports. Maybe I'm wrong with Siege Megatron. Maybe I'm right with him. I don't know. But yeah. So I usually do a thing. I totally forgot to do it with his upgraded form, but we can do it with his car. And all we do is we just put him on a Lego mat here, and we can say how long the car is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, counting his hood extension. It's 15 studs long in vehicle mode. I'm not going to retransform him back into robot mode, but just know that. And finally, before we end out, Where is Ultra Magnus? Come here. Come here, you little guy. Where'd you go? No, 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 no. You're alternate universe Optimus Prime. Ah, here we go. Oh no, I dropped the bird. All right. Boom! Ultra Magnus here. You can set this guy right on top of him. And this is the Seige Ultra Magnus, by the way. There you go. You saw Seige Ultra Magnus in the previous video. But you got Hound sitting up here now. And you got Sunstreaker in the back. He's just chilling. But, yeah. So, something about Hound. He was actually my favorite Autobot in the G1 series. Everyone went after Bumblebee or the other guys. But I always thought Hound was cool because Hound liked Earth. He really enjoyed being there. He loved nature. I considered him like the forest ranger of the original G1 Autobots, and he really spoke to my inner environmentalist. And he was one of those robots that absolutely loved Earth, and I really felt for him. But it wasn't the humanity of Earth that he loved. It was the nature. It was going around. Like I imagine in my head, my own thing is that him and Beachcomber were great friends because they both loved the environment, except that Hound didn't realize how much he loved an Earth-like environment until he came to Earth. Anyway, guys, so that's how you transform Hound. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. I know it's been a while since I've done another episode, but I have this problem with fear of failure, and I'm trying to fix that by getting out there and doing something because, well, I'm tired of doing nothing. So, thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to you watching me in the future. Have a wonderful day, guys. Peace.